Hi everyone, I am Valverni. I am a keeper of time, what specifically I shall not tell you. Hi guys, sorry about the technical difficulties. Um, I don't know what happened there, but resetting my internet seems to have fixed it, so let's hope it stays fixed. If you guys start to see the buffering again, let me know. And I will do my best to try to fix it. Um, but hi! Today is day 2 of my affiliate anniversary celebration. Um, Day 1 was wild. Day 1 was wild. Um, as you can see, we got pretty far into our goal, I would say. Yeah. Is it because you aren't accepting your cuteness? It might be. I still won't accept it though. I'm ferocious, rar. But hi Auntie, hi Kenneth, hi Pen, hi Lord Keeper. I think I saw Bear too. Yes. Hi Bear. Um, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday so far. Um, Today we're gonna have a shorter stream because I have to work. Um, but we're gonna do a Disney princess and villain tier list. But before we get started with that, I owe a few things for how far we got yesterday. Um, Given how chaotic it was yesterday for anyone who was here and saw it, there was no way I could spin the wheel, and there was no way I could keep track of certain gifts and things that people are supposed to get. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of some of that real quick. I need to get images from a few people to put on stream. But for right now, I can put the one I did receive. And this is Earl Grey Renee's request. It's gonna go right here. It's gonna go right there. And any more we get will be added to the screen. Um, I need to get with Berg and Tea Time Toby about some of these other ones. But yeah, if you gift 2 subs throughout the celebration, you can put an image on the stream of your request. Um, Let me make that large real quick so you guys can. If you do 5, you get a name on a hummingbird at the end of the celebration. 10, you can do a custom tweet or post for me. 50, you get a custom doodle and personalized thank you. And 100, you get an animal representative choice to add to my starting screen. And whoever's the top donor will be invited to the next game show. So yeah, you guys don't need a sub. I just appreciate you being here. But I figured I'd go over the goodies. And what we've unlocked so far, I believe we're at 184, and I managed to correct the count, so we are indeed at 184. Um, you guys get to choose my profile pic. I have to take a purity test on stream. Um, I have to get you guys to pick my lunch order. I have to commission an emote you guys choose. I have to rank my VTuber friends' current models. I have to sing a meme song that chat chooses from a list. And you guys have unlocked a future Laugh Lose stream. So, bunch of goodies there. Whoever's the top donor, just say Berg. Right now it is Berg, yes. He did 150. I yelled at him. Yep. Honestly, today kind of sucked. I'm sorry, Auntie. Why did it suck? Share with the field of time. Maybe we can help. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So purity test will be great. We will get to learn so much about Val. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll probably do that either tomorrow or Tuesday. Because I don't have time for it today. But we will get through some of the punishments today, or try to rather. Um, but yeah, it'll be fun. Uh, oh, speaking of tomorrow, so the universe must have it out for our little affiliate celebration here, because my area is supposed to be smacked with a very bad storm tomorrow. Like so bad they started talking about how bad it was yesterday. Um, so we're gonna hopefully stream. If the storm is too bad, though, for obvious reasons, I will not be here. We'll have to do a makeup day, which is unfortunate because I even requested off of work for this. Um, so yeah. And if it is bad and it knocks out my power for a couple days, that also puts a hamper on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So let's just hope let's just hope that they're overreacting. But given the amount of sources that are like, yeah, this is happening Monday, yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, and hi Xanarkin, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for your help last night, Xanarkin. It was a lot of fun. Alright. Are you guys ready for some of these wheel spins and then the tier list? I owe you guys 18 wheel spins right now. We will do 5 today. And we'll try to take care of them today if they're things we can take immediately. I got up early to go out for something only to find the house empty. I won't go into why I had to be up cassette. I'm sorry, Auntie. I wish there was something that we could do. If nothing else, I hope this stream brightens your day a little bit. I am very sorry though. And I may fail the purity test. You don't know. You don't know. But I get to show you guys the fun punishment wheel now. I keep doing slash when it's exclamation point. So this is my punishment wheel. Yeah, we're gonna spin this bitch 5 times. And how do you fail a purity test? It's all down to perspective of how down Vow is. Penn assumes that I fail everything. He assumes everything is my fault. That is his like stance usually. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and spin this bitch though. I think this should work. Yes. Okay. Well, I get to be upside down for 5 minutes. Okay. That's an easy one. Maybe. How do I rotate again? Hold on. I've never been upside down before. I am not looking forward to this. I get dizzy. Okay, I don't want to learn about creating the art mesh and shit. I'm just... Oh, okay. Hold on, control. Don't get a head rush. I will do my best. Oh, we're rotating. We're rotating. Okay. Well, this is different. So you guys can actually see it. I'm upside down now. This is weird. Oh, this is so weird. This is so weird. Okay. 5-minute timer started. I'm upside down for 5 minutes. Alright, let's do another one. Oh! That was a bat. I was about to go for the Spider-Man 2 kith. Yes. Chat, come give me kith. Give me kith. Vow audiobook. Yeah, you guys are gonna get a story, or at least some of a story sometime. So yay, I owe you a stream with a book. I'm gonna number this list so I remember what I did. have a perfect book in mind. The title is perfect. I think I've talked about it before. It's called A Vow in Vengeance. I think it's a smut book. We're gonna find out together. I swear to God, if I get trolled again by a streamer reading a story, I'm gonna commit tax evasion. No, there will be no trolling. It'll be an actual, like, book, part of a book. Um, I'm not good with reading troll stories because I'll spend the entire time laughing my ass off. Those are the best kind to read aloud, right? Ay, 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 ay. On open cake by the ocean. Alright, that was spin 2. Let's spin it again. Take a math quiz. Okay. We can take a math quiz. Wait, where did my model go? I just fucking yeeted. Where did I go? Hold on. It closed out of VTube Studio. Me being upside down broke it. Well, that's different. Let me reload that real quick. And I instantly just forgot what the result of the spin was. Can someone remind me? Because I got distracted. Yes, I know. Why did you break? Okay, we're upside down again. Math quiz. Okay, thank you. Once new face whenever I look at you. Hi, Panda. Welcome in. How are you? Alright, so I owe you guys a math quiz on stream. Yay! This might be fun for you. It's been a minute. Okay, we got 2 more spins we're gonna do today. Let's spin the wheel. Fuck. I didn't want this one. Fuck. Okay. I'm not doing it today. I need to think of what I'm gonna say. I need to practice, because I can't just do that. Wait, what did you get? Attempt sexy voice. Sometimes the sexy voice, it comes naturally to some. Others, not so much. I am one of the ones it does not come naturally to. Ara. I can try. I've tried practicing with Crim's assistance before. You know who Hey, Crim is a master of the sexy voice, okay? I am jealous of his skills. They are funny to me. Every time he uses it on somebody, I crack the fuck up. But I can't do it. I'll try Ara real quick, and if this goes bad, I will do better tomorrow. But he's just a master in general. Who said that? I'm gonna tell him you said that. I'm gonna screenshot that and send it to him. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you, Auntie. I wouldn't do that to you. Alright, see, now all I want to do is distract from the fact that I roll. Okay, no, we can do this. Bish knows. I know he knows, but then he'll bring it out. He'll bring it out and use it on you. Alright, I'm gonna mute real quick and do a few practice ones, and then we'll actually try. Ada, ada. Okay, that's all you get. I hope that was acceptable. I tried. I did mute. I watched my mic. I muted, okay? I will go back in the VOD and see that you're a liar. You a liar! Okay, that is done. Can that be acceptable? Can that be acceptable? If it rolls again, we're gonna have to do something more than ara. So that was pretty good. Okay. I just wanted to laugh. just... Alright. Let's do this thing one more time. Let's spin the wheel. Okay. You guys obviously won't be able to see this, but you can hear me count. So we're gonna go ahead and do 20 jumping jacks real quick. I used to actually have this as a redeem. I don't know if I do any. Oh, thighs. Hello. I can't lie, I was kind of half scared you would be too good at it and you would put all of chat into blue screen mode. Nah, I know what I am. And I am not that. I am not that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. 20 jumping jacks. Yeah, no. I don't know if I've ever been able to pull off sexy correctly, depending on what kind of sexy, like, you're talking about here. Now, if you're talking about ridiculous, then yes. I love that your keyboard is so clicky. Me too! Krim built it for me. Krim had built this for me as a gift. Oh, I know, but I also know some people who are very say-so people. They actually make me jump with it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we know you're ridiculous, and that's what we like about you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little goofy goober. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. Like you said, some people just have it naturally. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, do I wish I was one of those people sometime? Yes. But then again, I don't know if I would stay indifferent to that kind of stuff if I was, so. Yeah. Alright, it has been over 5 minutes for the upside down. But you know what? We'll do one more spin. I feel like you guys should have one more spin. I know I said 5, but we're gonna do one more. I should have stopped at 5. You know, 5 was a good number. 5 is a great number. Guessing you've been on the receiving end of it, Val? Never. Not really. People don't hit on me. People tend not to hit on me, and when they do, I get too confused to understand what they're referring to. There's a story I think I've shared on here before. I've shared it in the Discord when people hang out. Let's just say I misunderstood a word and thought they said something else. So I was just confused and I wound up calling Zaku, being like, hey, do you know what this word means? He's like, yeah, it means this. And I was like, oh, I thought it meant this. Flustered, confused, or just confused? Just confused. Not flustered. Just absolutely confused. Yeah. I mean, I could help you practice getting used to hit on. See, the problem is, if I do get hit on, I don't pick up on it. I'm one of those. I think you're fucking with me. I think you're joking with me. I can never take it seriously. I never have. And I've been told in the past that people have straight up said this, that, and the other thing to me, intending on that. I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah. So I could have been, hit on multiple times and just not know it. That's a strong possibility, actually. Alright. It's turn. Feel so young, desperate for attention. I aim to be. That was a precious egg. No, I am not a precious egg. Sometimes a little naive, yes. I will admit, sometimes a little naive. But, I owe you guys a Bean Boozled. Do I look straight? I think I look straight. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, what do I do with the Bean Boozled? There it is. Who rotated Val? Don't y'all know Val was a precious egg? Hi, Siege, welcome in. How's it going? Alright, how do you open this silly thing? Alright, so, is anyone in this stream straight? I actually am. I don't know if I've ever clarified that. I am. But I can appreciate the female body and understand. And other bodies too. Alright. Can you guys hear me? Hear me, see me, perceive me. Yep, we're back? Okay. Alright, I didn't do the Bean Boozled yet because I saw it disconnected. Alright, so... Oh! Oh, it gave me one! Oh, they stink. Oh, they stink. Okay. So yeah, I got the little tube one. It looks like this one... It's hard to actually tell what this one is. Woo! Yes. Are they in date? Yes, they should be in date. They say they don't expire until 2027, so... But the, container opened and it's rancid. But yeah, I can't tell what this one is. It's either barf or peach, or dead fish, or strawberry banana smoothie. It's like along those colors. So, yeah, we're gonna give that a try. Pray for me. Oh god, it's bad. Ugh. 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 Nope. 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 Oh god. Nope. That was barf. That was barf. Oh god. Oh. I regret my life choices. Oh. Nope. Nope. Don't like that. Nope. Out of my mouth. Ah. That was barf. Val nearly died. Yep. Yep, that was bad. Apparently the lawn clippings one isn't horrible. That is correct. The lawn clippings one is not horrible, but that one is not in this one. The only safe one in this one is the blue one, which is toothpaste and the berry, which I can deal with. Oh, it won't leave my tongue. Help. Okay, Diablo sauce. I'm opening a Diablo sauce packet just to put a little bit on my tongue. Don't judge me. I didn't have anything prepared. Oh, that's better. That's so better. And if you're wondering why I have Diablo sauce at the ready, I have a container of Diablo sauce next to me because I like to eat at my desk. Val is addicted to Diablo sauce. Indeed. Maybe should have had a lime on standby. There's no lime in this one. There's blue in this one, but there's no lime. Yeah, in this one, it's the burnt rubber or licorice, stinky socks or tutti frutti, bar for peach. Oh, an actual lime? Yeah, I should have an actual lime on standby. But it's okay. It's funnier this way, right? Right? I hope you guys found that funny. Or else I suffered for nothing. It was bad. But there's another ad starting because I'm gonna snooze it. Burnt rubber or wait, they're just the same thing. Yeah, so you've probably seen Bean Boozled. They're the same color and stuff. It's burnt rubber or licorice for one. That one could maybe be okay. I know that one was getting crim a bit. Wet dog and top banana doesn't sound good either. But you know what? We might find out because I still have to do many, many more spins and Bean Boozled could come up again. So, yay! Alright. I would get barf as my first one. I would get barf. That's my luck right now. Alright. We did our spins though. I'm gonna go ahead and run this ad that it wants to run. And then we're gonna get it started with the tier list because I don't have too much time before I have to work. So go ahead and run to the restroom, get a drink, do whatever you need to do, and I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Bleh. I still taste it on my tongue. What I want to know is why does someone on this taste testing team know what wet dog tastes like? They probably go off the smell and then they taste it to just kind of see. I don't think they're licking dogs, if that's what you're wondering. I don't think they're licking or tasting dogs. I think they just kind of guess. And don't you ha, Xanarkin. That's rude. Oh, that was rancid. You never know, that's fair. Ha ha. Sure. Ha ha is acceptable. Oh, you did the bad beans? Yeah, I wound up spinning the punishment wheel for a bad bean. It was barf. It was barf. But hi, Kiki. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, honey. Yeah, it was bad. I don't know if you guys could hear me. I felt like I was gonna vomit. I think I actually made the noise of someone who was about to vomit. Yeah. I tried to stay away from the mic for that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this tier list ready though so we can move right over. Hi Val, I'm tired but alright. How are you besides wanting to vom? I'm good. My stream, particularly my internet, I think has been a little wonky today. So a little frustrated, but outside of that, I'm good. I'm just happy. Okay. Oh no, I had this all set up correctly. What happened? It broke. Well, I have time to fix it. No, not that one. I don't want to move that one. Bad. Oh, it's still good. Okay, I just had to scroll. We're good. Oh my god, it looks like someone put so much time and effort into that tier list. They're amazing. If you wonder why I read it out like that, I was gonna say this when the ad was done, but Xanarkin is the one that put this together. So I have no idea what he put on here. I told him the conditions, I told him to make a tier list, and I told him to just have fun with it. Um, so yeah, Xanarkin put this together for me. Um, he's he's been a good mod this week. I'm excited. Me too. I hope you guys are a fan of Disney, or at least seen some of the Disney stuff. Wait, what was the tier list again? The tier list is gonna be Disney princesses and villains. We're gonna rate from True Love, which is the equivalent of like, oh, they're amazing, they're S tier, to Underworld, which is we just don't like them. We're not a fan of them. I like the naming that you did for the categories, Anakin. Thank you for your help with this. Xanakin came in clutch because I was panicking on Friday, this last Friday, because I didn't have it done, and I didn't have time to go through and download a shit ton of images and stuff for a tier list. So yeah. Fun fact: I actually have an Ohana tattoo. Do you really? That's so cool. I love Stitch. I love Ohana. I love Stitch. You're welcome. I had fun. Thank you, Xanarkin, and I'm glad you had fun with it. All right. I usually like my iTunes, but well, I have a Disney song playlist that we can just put on. We'll do that. It's on my middle finger. I have it matching with my mom. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. All right, guys, we're gonna start the tier list. Um, we're gonna start with Captain Hook here. Captain Hook from Peter Pan. He's a decent villain. His motives are a little questionable. He's obsessed with crocodiles. It's a little odd. And he's obsessed with little boy. We're we're gonna put him in Underworld because of his obsession with Peter Pan. I think that's a good place to put him. What do you guys think? I think he belongs in Underworld. He's obsessed with little boy when you put, yeah, right? Like, normally you wouldn't think about it, but he is. He straight up is. He's obsessed with the little boy. And he's obsessed with terrorizing him. I, as far as villain goals are concerned, that is not a good one. Um, and he's just obsessed with crocodiles. Like, he didn't really have anything redeeming going on either. He's got fluffy hair. I'll give him that. And the mustache is fun. But outside of that, I think Underworld. Yep. I never thought about it that way, huh? Yeah, Underworld. E. Also, I've never done a tier list before, so I apologize if I do it kind of weird. We're just gonna go with the flow. All right. We have Kira Dakash, Xanarkin's favorite Disney princess, or who should have been a Disney princess. He has this rant that he likes to go on about how she should have been a Disney princess and how Ariel ruined it. Because, Atlantis, Atlantica, kids would get confused. But in reality, they were gonna put her in the Disney princess line. The film didn't do well, which is why she was not put in it. Smash next. Hi, Karim. Yeah, as far as Kita's concerned, she's a badass. Kita is an absolute badass. She is amazing. For the hell of it, to fuck with Anakin, I was gonna put her in Underworld, but I can't do that because she's awesome. She speaks probably thousands of languages. She is thousands of years old. Like, this woman Look at her. I've never watched this movie. Kiki, you have to watch it. You have to watch Atlantis because Kita is badass and awesome. You'd love her. And the movie itself is just awesome. Omega Smash. I'm glad we know where Krim stands on this. So I I'm gonna put her in a whole new world. Because she is badass. She is above average for me. She is not perfect though. Alright. Cinderella. Cinderella. Um, she talks to rats. The rats made her crazy. Wait, how long has Krim been here? He could have been here the entire time and not have said a word. He chooses his entrance carefully. I love it. I'm with Krim 100% Smash, and how dare you? She is perfect. She is not perfect to me. She is badass though and awesome. And Auntie, the likelihood of him being here for the particular comment earlier is, I mean, he could have been here, but I think he would have said something. So I think you're safe for now. Except I just outed you and he could look back in the VOD if he really wanted to find out, so oopsies. Anyway, Cinderella. Um, Classic princess. Very royal in her own right. Uh, she started from humble beginnings, being tortured by her stepmother and her stepsisters. Don't you for now. Sorry, Auntie. Um, but yeah, Cinderella, she worked hard. She wound up finding a man that would take care of her. You know, I can, on a level, respect that. That is for some women. For me, not so much. Um, Nowadays, she is not necessarily the best role model. Because she needed somebody to, save her. Some people can view that as weak. But all in all, I think she was a decent princess. I think she was. And she worked her ass off. So, you know what? I'll give her Ohana. I'll give her Ohana. Also, I will take a bow on this tier list. I know two things about Disney, bugger and all. Fair. That is fair. I'm an independent woman, unless I can't reach or open something. That is fair. Yeah, it depends on how. Cinderella is one of those where people either hate her or love her, usually. Um, it's become more hate. Because it's like, oh, she shouldn't have needed a man to, leave that situation. It was a different time. It was a different time. And you know what? She fell in love with the guy. So, I will instead resort to teasing Val, Kiki, and Krim. Okay, have fun, Auntie. Oh, now, Ursula. Ursula, this woman. She, I don't know if you guys know any lore about Ursula. She can take whatever form she wants. And you know what form she took? She took the form of this woman right here. She did not care. She could have done anything she wanted. She does anything she wanted. Oh, that's perfect timing. iTunes. iTunes. I love you. You knew. Oh, what are the fucking chances of that? Hold on, I'll tell you the exact chances. 1 in 52. I have 52 songs on this playlist. It's on shuffle. I had no control over what's playing in what order. Oh, iTunes. Call me Willow Witch. One of the best villain songs, yes. Crazy timing, absolutely. I fortunately know a little magic. Ah, oh, Ursula's a fantastic villain. Um, she's manipulative. She keeps her promises to an extent, which makes it even better because, technically Ariel's the one that fucked up. Ursula was just following through with her contract. Now, were her motives dark? Absolutely. And were they appropriately dark? Yes. And she just wanted to take Ariel's man at the end. This bitch, she is this bitch. She's going into true love for me. I love her. I had that once, started miming the hook to a song as a vocal stim thingy. That song came up in the DJ set I was listening to. Oh, I love when that shit happens. Agreed, Val. Right? Like, Ursula is just amazing. And yeah, it's so fun when you're just thinking about a song or situation or something and the perfect song or that song you're thinking of just comes up. And there is nothing to describe the, like, oh, I'm psychic type of, like, feeling you get. Keep in mind that set was live, it wasn't pre recorded. Oh, that's so fun. Did you geek out? I would have geeked out. And while we're still talking about Ursula, I insisted upon Xanarkin adding Vanessa as a separate character. Now, for those who do not know, Vanessa is the human form of Ursula, the one that uses Ariel's voice to try to kidnap Eric and marry him. She is fabulous in her own right. Vanessa, just in general. I used to want to cosplay as Vanessa so much. So much. I still haven't. I want to still. I haven't found a good cheap dress. Because, I can't afford anything custom made. There ain't no way. But Vanessa is also a manipulative bitch. I know her and Ursula are the same person, but I just want to recognize Vanessa is a manipulative bitch. And her song in the movie is fantastic. It's like 30 seconds. And for those who don't know, somebody on YouTube actually went through and did a compilation of all the different languages that it's in, and every single language sounds fierce and fantastic. She is going in true love because I love Vanessa. All right. Now let's move on to little Alice here. Little Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I think she was on shrooms. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of shrooms involved in this movie. Um there are some people who do enjoy that. Uh just know your limits, enjoy yourself. Alice did not know her limits, so she imagined many wonderful things, many wondrous things, some creepy things. She had fun. Acid trip movie. It is indeed an acid trip movie. Yep. And yeah, Alice, she did the best she could. She tried to paint the roses red, for the queen. Queen wanted her roses red. They were white. She wanted them red. Alice was just like, paint them fuckers. Just paint them. She is logically thinking. She's logically thinking for someone who was probably high off their mind. Most of your favorite songs were probably made one on psychedelics. Probably. There's a whole theory about Alice in Wonderland, how it's her coping with the fact that she's dying from a massive head injury. Really? I could see that. I love the darker portrayal of Alice from the game. I've never actually played the game, but I have heard fun things about it. And also, the live action Alice, I don't know if Xander can put her on here either, but she's also portrayed quite well, in my opinion. It's one of the better live action Disney movies that came out. Have you seen her? Give it a search. I have seen her. I have. I've just never played the game. It's always some sort of head injury with those series. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I would look it up, by the way, but this tier list is currently in my Firefox, and I don't want to fuck it up. Um, so if you want to know what the darker portrayal of Alice is, you'll have to look it up on your end. Either way, I think Alice is a respectable choice. Um, Whole New World. I'll put her in a whole new world. Ariel. Sweet little Ariel. The only Disney princess canonically to become a mother on screen. Yep, she has a child. She has a child named Melody with Prince Eric. Under Listen, don't let your bias get in the middle of my tier list, okay? Just because you are mad that Ariel is from Atlantica and Kita is from Atlantis, and you think that Ariel's the reason why Kita's not on here or on the Disney princess thing. No, it's not affecting this tier list. Nope. The older I get, the more I agreed with King Trident. Yeah. Yeah. But something they didn't portray, like, Ariel didn't just want to leave the sea for a guy. It seemed that way. She didn't just want to leave home for a guy, though. She was fascinated with the human world in general. She wanted to be a human. And I get that. She wanted to explore. She wanted to be the equivalent of a Pokemon trainer, you know? She wanted to be the child that could roam around and do whatever the fuck she wanted. But she could not, because daddy said no. Um, oh wait, I thought you said Atlanta. Nope. Uh, Atlantica, if I recall correctly, for Ariel. Um, but another fun thing about the Little Mermaid animation movie, particularly VHS tapes. Yes, I'm going that far. VHS tapes. This one got recalled. For those who may not know why, uh, yeah, the underwater castle had a few penises mixed in as towers. Yeah. Um, this is not going to affect her rating. I just wanted to throw that fun fact in there. Ha, the hidden dick. Yes, it had hidden dick. It had hidden dick in the castle for Atlantica. And those cases were recalled. There are some people who hung on to them. Um, Wait, didn't Moana become a mother? I haven't actually watched number two, so I don't know. I haven't watched number two either, but I believe that's her sister. I don't think she's a mother. Hidden D was my nickname in college. Kenneth. Alright. But in regards to Ariel, she made some questionable choices. She's kind of a brat. Um, I'll put her in Ohana. I can put her in Ohana. Elsa. Elsa, Elsa, Elsa. It's time for you to let it go, girl. You know, Auntie, you don't ask that question. But Elsa, um, yeah, she's a queen now. She's not technically a princess anymore, but she was a princess at one point. And when she was a princess, she was, badass. She can throw ice at things. She can freeze things. She didn't have control over it though, and that is rather unfortunate. Um, she did freeze her sister too, but she does have a badass song. Um, a lot of people got annoyed with it because it was overplayed, and that's fair, 1,000% fair. But it was a good song. Um, these movies were the bane of my existence for so long. At this point, I'm just violently indifferent. That's fair. That's fair. Um, but yeah, Elsa, she found herself. She found herself. She found what she wanted to do in life. And Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. She was a queen during Frozen 2, though, so I don't think I can, include that in my judgment of her. I don't know. Either way, she's a very good Disney princess. She wound up finding herself at the end of her, first movie, getting along with her sister. They could finally actually be a family. She also knew not to fall in love with a guy after just one day. So she's already doing better than a lot of our Disney princesses. So I'm gonna give her a whole new world. I won't go into it, but goddamn, did the internet get a hold of Elsa? It really did. People had fun. Oh god, and all the kids who grew up with that they're adults or becoming adults. Because I think the original Frozen came out Was it 2012? Oh, I gotta skip this one. Um, yeah, I think Frozen came out in 2012. Still love belting Let It Go. I do too, but I'm not a good belter, so it just comes out like a dying cat. 2013. Okay. I knew it was around there. Um so yeah, all the kids that grew up with Frozen are getting up there in age. They're either teenagers or almost adults. I still have stupid ad-lib versions of the Frozen songs. Everyone does. Everyone had so much fun making fun of Let It Go. I only know this because I was dating someone at the time and was OBM obsessed. Or were you trying to say obsessed? That's fair. Alright. Prince John. Um, not gonna lie, I have no idea who this character is. I've seen him in passing. I don't think I've seen the movie he belongs to. I want to say it's Robin Hood. Am I right on that? Is it Robin Hood? Is it Jungle Book? Hold on. I'm gonna use my phone to look it up. Robin Hood. I thought it was Robin Hood. Okay. We're checking. Yes, it's Robin Hood. Because Jungle Book has the tiger. Yeah. Probably Robin Hood. Yeah. It was Robin Hood. So, if I did see Robin Hood, I saw it when I was very, very little. I haven't, as far as I'm aware though, I have not seen it. So I have no idea where to put him. Going off of impressions, he's got a lot of jewelry, you know. He's living his best life. He seems like a dick though, given his current facial expression. He looks like he might be up to no good. So, well, it depends on what his motives were. If it's Robin Hood, I'm assuming he's the enemy. Given this particular expression. Um, we're just gonna put him in sidekick. Stealing from the poor. Oh, okay, we're gonna put him in Underworld then. That just seems excessive. Yeah, I like Underworld for him. Esmeralda. Esmeralda. Hunchback of Notre Dame. She was fantastic. She was considered an official Disney princess for a little bit of time there. She was eventually removed. Smash next. She is awesome. She is so awesome that a man who was against gypsies in general sang a song about lusting over this woman and was literally praying for assistance in getting her or taking care of her because he couldn't control his lust for her. Um, she drove men crazy. She knew what she was doing. Look at them eyes. Look at them eyes. She could play whoever the fuck she wanted. Rumor has it Robin Hood wrote the original version of Fuck the Police. That makes sense. That makes sense. I love her. Yes, she is amazing. I'm just saying, if she likes a man with a nice hump, I know a guy. She fell in love with the guard. And this is one of the darker Disney movies. I like how they did it. Like, I am sad that, you know, our little hunchback didn't get her. But you know what? She lived her best life. She went with who she wanted and not who Disney would normally pair her up with. So you know what? I respect that. I respect her. She's fierce, she's wonderful, she's true love. Aurora. Briar Rose. This bitch. For those who may not know who she is Sleeping Beauty. Um, my younger sister actually loves her. Loves her. Has always loved her. And I will say it's fun seeing her dress change colors all the time because the fairies can't decide pink, blue, pink, blue. But that has nothing to do with her. Aurora herself is kind of boring. Yep, she's kind of boring. She doesn't do much in her movie. Um, she dreams. She sings about, a guy that she dreamed about, and all of a sudden this guy comes in. Now, I understand her trusting nature, having probably not interacted with anyone outside of the fairies. Especially because this man was handsome as shit. But she just was like, I'll trust you, complete stranger. Looking like a candy floss police lights. Yeah, she didn't know better. She was not taught better. She was just told to basically avoid everyone, and not the reason why. And then she was randomly told on her birthday that she is the princess and she needs to be returned. um, yeah, she's kind of boring. Classical Disney damsel in distress. Yes, that is exactly what she is. Um, she's very pretty though. I love the curls that she has going on in her hair. Her voice, her VA, is fantastic. Um, but the princess itself, very, very boring. Um, we're gonna put her in sidekick. I think the fairies more stole the show than anything. I think she only had like 4 lines outside of singing in that fucking movie. She was not involved. She was just there. There's a death theory about hers too, that she actually did fully die. And when the prince kissed her lips, the poison got into his system too, and he died, and her waking up in front of him was both joining together in the afterlife. Oh, that's kind of fun. Interesting. Lady Tremaine. She is the stepmother, the evil stepmother of Cinderella. She's just vile. She's mean to be mean. Um, yeah. I do like her cat though. She has a good taste in cats. The cat's very evil and, very cat-like. Um, so Romeo and Juliet, kinda, yeah. I like her cat too, right? I love the cat. The cat's name is Lucifer. The cat's a little shit, but it is like a normal cat, so. Um, but Lady Tremaine herself, she's very direct. Very like that monotone. She usually won't raise her voice, but you know that she's always serious. Um, she loves her daughters. She does. She tries to look out for them. She thinks that they're stupid though, but she does love them in her own way. She absolutely hates Cinderella though. She finds Cinderella to be an absolute fucking burden. Um, which is kind of strange given how much Cinderella did for them. So, eh. um, I don't like her. Personally, I don't like her. I think she's a bitch, but she's good at being a bitch. So I'm gonna give her Ohana. Because she's good at what she was supposed to do, and that's being a bitch. I mean, her daughters are stupid though, and that's her own fault, okay? She was too busy ragging on Cinderella and shit to even pay any mind to her daughters and teach them right. Alright. Anna! It's Anna. She made mistakes. She fell in love with a guy after one day, and you know what? She found out the hard way not to fucking do that. She learned. And it took a few more days for her to fall in love with her actual true love. Um, Now it should take more than a few days, but you know what? It's better than a day. She loves her sister dearly. She just wants to be with her sister. Uh, Very innocent soul here. She's very naive too. A true sheltered child, she is. She is the epitome of sheltered child. Um, her dedication to trying to keep herself entertained though is commendable. Because I would have given up after a while. But no, she went through her home thousands and thousands of times. She memorized portraits. She read through the library. She did all kinds of shit with her life just to try to keep herself entertained while her sister was locked up. So I could respect that. She didn't give up. She doesn't give up easily. And in Frozen 2, because she's still Princess in Frozen 2, I will count it. The next right thing is heartbreaking. If you haven't seen the movie or heard it, I would highly recommend Frozen 2, honestly. Because Frozen 2 is amazing. A day she fell in love with him during coronation party. It wasn't even an hour. You're right. You're right. Never seen the second one? You should. It's much darker than the first one. Hits on a few more important themes that I think children growing up should, experience to a degree. Um, and it's more about finding yourself than the first one was. Um, and finding where you belong. But Anna in general, very good character. Very good princess. Um, she's gonna go a whole new world. Fitting. We have Jasmine. Um, she was a princess bound to a palace. She didn't, you know, want to be assigned just some dude to marry. She wanted to actually find someone who she had compatibility with, who she actually loved, and she wanted to experience the world. She wanted to leave the constraints of being a princess, pretty much. And her father is adorable. I love her father. He's an idiot, but he's adorable. And she has a fucking tiger. She has a fucking tiger. Do you know how much like control and shit you probably have to have or patience to control a tiger? Like, come on. Um, she also is not patient for certain things that normally princesses would be. Like Aladdin lies, he fucks up, and she wants nothing to do with him for a bit there. Um, she's also, I think, the only princess to kiss a villain, if I remember correctly, because she kisses Jafar to try to like distract him. Um, I believe so. Yeah. So she knows what she needs to do in odd situations. She's very intelligent, knows what she wants. Uh, she's gonna go in a whole new world. One sec though, I'm gonna blow my nose. Sorry about that. My nose is really irritated today. All right, Jane, Jane Porter, if I remember her last name correctly. Uh, she is the female lead in Tarzan. She's technically not a princess, but she is badass in her own right. Um, she gets put in this wacky, wild, dangerous situation, being saved by this man who grew up with animals. Um, she talks to animals too, and I'm not just talking like how normal Disney princesses would talk to animals. She actually learns their language, and I think that's fantastic. I love that people joke that Tarzan would ignore Jane and continue to clap gorilla cheeks. I mean, I could see why if that's what he's been around his whole life. I could see the argument for that, and this being, the first human woman that he's seen. Because growing up, you are kind of conditioned to the environment that you're in, which is why, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, there are a bunch more furries now, than there were many, many years ago. And I think that has to do with mainstream media making, you know, furries sexy. Like you have Lola Bunny, you have Crystal from Fox, uh, who else? Who else? You have, I forget her name from the Goofy movie. Is it Roxanne? Like they made them looking attractive enough to where it was like, oh, this can be attractive too. And it opened that world up to a lot of people. So I cannot listen to one of the songs in this movie. It will make me bawl. That's fair. The soundtrack for this movie, amazing. And it was done by one man. One man owns the Tarzan soundtrack, and it's fucking glorious. It's been normalized, which is good. Be yourself. Exactly. Um, so given that, I could see how Tarzan could ignore Jane and continue to be attracted to gorillas. Like, it's not an impossibility. Either way, though, he winds up being attracted to Jane. Um, Jane, though, she she's fun. She's intelligent. Um, a little silly sometimes, a little derpy sometimes. And once again, her father is fun. Like, this was the age of just having fun fathers in Disney movies, and I love it. Clap, gorilla cheeks. Yes, clap. Clap, clap, clap. If that's what Tarzan wants, that's what Tarzan wants. You can't blame the guy. He grew up around that. Um, but yeah, Jean, she she chose her love of Tarzan over going back to civilization. Um, and it probably wasn't just Tarzan either. She loves nature. She absolutely adores nature. Um, so yeah, I think she's happy. I think she made a good decision. And Clayton was just a dick. I think I'm gonna put her in Ohana. Rest in peace, Jane Goodall. Yeah. We've lost a lot of good, voice actors and singers and stuff over the years that were in Disney movies. Princess Leia. I know she technically counts as a Disney princess now. Um, I've I have a confession. I've never seen Star Wars. I've played the Star Wars Lego games. I've heard people talk about Star Wars a lot. I could never get into it. Never seen Star Wars. Same Kiki. Jane Goodall was the scientist Jane from Tarzan was based off of. Oh! Why did I think VA? I know a Jane VA. You're right though, my bad. Really? Yes, really. My best friend is obsessed with Star Wars. Yeah, I could never get into it. I yeah. So I don't have a true opinion on Leia. I know she wears some kind of bikini people are obsessed with. Um, she apparently kisses her brother. She falls in love with some guy with the last name of Solo, I think. Um, yeah, I have no true opinion. So I'm just gonna kind of throw her in the middle. Han. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not into Star Wars though. Never could get into it. And when people would ask like Star Wars or Star Trek, funny enough, I actually do watch a little bit of Star Trek, so I'd always pick Star Trek. I don't know why people compare the two. From what I understand, they're not even similar to each other. I think it's just the word star being in the name. But yeah, I'm more of a Trekkie than a Star Wars fan. Merida! She is the only princess that is owned by both Disney and Pixar. Look at them curls. Not in the slightest. It was just the coming of age for sci-fi and the whole tribal mentality. Yeah. They're both opposites of each other. Yeah. Never watched Star Trek either. I was a Doctor Who girly. I've seen a little bit of Doctor Who. I couldn't get into that either. Um, my attention span for shows is very small. Unless you grab me like hard initially, or I see like a lot of clips online that intrigue me enough to want to know what's going on, it's hard for me to get into something. So I do feel bad about Doctor Who a bit. A lot of my friends do like it. Um, I haven't really seen much of it though. But Merida, uh, absolute fabulous. She does not want to just marry a man. She wants to be herself. She wants to do her own thing. Um, her accent is wonderful. I love it. I love it so much. Um, she also makes mistakes. She learns from them though, and she tries to repair them as best as she can. She cares about her family. She loves her mother, even though her and her mother argue all the fucking time. Merida is just amazing. She is her own man. She supports herself. She is an independent woman. Um, her mother was unbearable. God damn it, Krim. Merida's one of my faves. Yes, she's one of my faves too. Um, she's just badass. I'm gonna put her in True Love. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. She likes to kill puppies and wear them. Sorry. Sorry, my nose is like a little stuffy. I had to spit. Did I need to tell you guys that? No, but I felt a little bad if you saw my model acting weird. Honestly, love her hair. Yeah, her hair is fun. And original Cruella de Vil, she's just vile. She's absolutely vile. Um, she just wants to kill the puppies. That's all she wants in life. She wants to kill puppies and make coats. Um, she's rich. She's a bitch. I respect it. The original one doesn't have too much going on though, in my opinion. Now, if you were to go off the live action one that came out recently, I would be putting this bitch in True Love. But I'm not gonna do that because this is the animated one. Um, to me, I'm indifferent on her. She's gonna go Ohana. She's average. I found it weird they made a movie show about her. I never watched it, but like, I just don't know how you could redeem a lady who wants to skin puppies. They did fantastic. That Cruella movie that came out, if you haven't seen it, do it. It is one of the best live action Disney movies that came out, like, ever. To me, it's the best one. Um, I might be a little biased though, because they use a lot of good music in it too. Um, and they just make her wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Her attitude and stuff starts to make more sense in the live action one. I don't want to give too much away. But just watch it. I'm assuming this is also Star Wars. He looks a little creepy. Um, he looks like he's gonna steal your child. Um, Star Wars. It is in fact Star Wars. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's a little creepy looking. Um, yeah, you just creep me out, dude. You're going Underworld. I don't even know what the fuck you are. You're just going Underworld. Kyrie. You spelled Kyrie wrong. Xanarkin, you spelled Kyrie wrong. Can I fix it? I can fix it. Okay. It's fixed. This is Kyrie. Um, Darth Sidious is interesting. His lore is kind of cool, but not enough that they needed to bring him back. Fair. Why is her hair so dark? I think this is an actual screen cap from the game. So I don't know. Um, but and don't judge me. I've never really played the Kingdom Hearts games. I did try to play some of the first one on stream one time. Um, I do need to get back to it at some point, but I've watched all the cutscene compilation videos on YouTube, so I do know what's going on with Kingdom Hearts. Um, Kyrie is fun. Her character, she progresses a lot. Given the fact that she was kind of made to be that stereotypical Disney princess type thing for this game series, I think they did her very well. Um, she can stand on her own. She has the potential to, anyway. She does tend to be a damsel in distress, uh, but that's a bit out of her own control. She's got a lot of Disney villains and shit working against her, specifically like Maleficent and stuff. Um, and then is it Xenoheart? I lose track of their names. The big bad is he's just out for everyone and their mother. Um, and she teams up with all the good guys: Sora, Donald, Goofy, eventually Lee, and a few others. Like she's just part of a team. And she's an integral part of that team. So she's a good character. I would say she's a good character. When I was babysitting, the kid had it on his gaming system. I said I wanted to play it. The next day I came back, he deleted it. What a little dick. That child was a dick. I'm so sorry, Kiki. I've played the Kingdom Hearts games and don't know what the hell is going on. The plot of those games are so wacky. It is. The plot is everywhere. Um, but it is interesting and intriguing. I think she's a good character, though. Xenoheart? Okay. That's what I thought. He unplugged my controller because I was beating him. That makes sense. That is what a child would do. But that last thing was just petty. Adding 15 no more snoozes. Okay. Well, I think a lot of people got subs during yesterday because I don't have that many followers comparatively. Like over half of my followers got subs or should have yesterday, so is there anyone here not subbed? Because if there is, I will pause, but if there's not, I'm going to keep going because I really don't have much time to stop. Alright, I'm not seeing in chat that anyone's not subbed, so I'm just going to keep going. So Kyrie is going to be put in Ohana. She's a good character for what she is, but yeah. She's part of a team. She doesn't quite stand out as much as I would have liked her to. Mulan. Fa Mulan. Mulan is badass. She is the only Disney princess to have a death toll. She's killed so many people. And she did it all to save her father. She is badass. Not much needs to be said. True love. True love. Done who you think you're kidding. He's the earth and heaven to you. This bitch. This bitch. So, we go back to Frozen 2. Because this bitch is part of Frozen 2. And if you don't want spoilers, shut your ears for the next, 30 seconds. This bitch is the ancestor of Elsa and Anna. King from way back in the day. He starts a war when all these people want is peace. They're trying to make a peace deal, and he's just like, I'm gonna stab you in the back, or in this case, I'm gonna cut your head off. No wonder I didn't recognize him. Yeah, he's from Frozen 2. My song is on. This song is great. I love this song. Megara is awesome. Wow, I legit thought I was gonna get you with that one. Nope. Nope. This motherfucker. He causes a war because of his own thing. I need to be better with descriptive words. He starts the war for his own goals. He doesn't want to make peace. He just wants to make war. He's a dick. Okay, he's an absolute fucking dick, and he's the reason why the events in Frozen 2 happen. He's going underworld. The country diving into unnecessary war. How unrealistic. Right? Right? Totally unrealistic. Like, who would think that would happen? What kind of leader would just, jump into a war for personal gain? It's a good thing that doesn't happen in real life, right? Yeah, so unrealistic. It only happens in the Disney movies, Sorry, I think I had something stuck in my throat. Anyway, Pocahontas. Pocahontas. She is based on a real human. They didn't do this accurately though. But we're not gonna go off of that because you know what? In the movie, Pocahontas is a badass. And look at the little hummingbird. Okay, look at the little hummingbird. He's adorable. She has little animal friends, and the little animal friends try to help her. Yeah, that shows signs of a good person. When animals get along with you, that is a good person. And then she sings. She sings with all the colors of the fucking wind, okay? She follows her heart's desire, even though her father is like, no, don't do that. That's bad. She has an open heart. She has an open heart and is willing to learn about people who do not look like her, who act different. And she does things for what is right. So, Pocahontas, true love. In the movie, true love. Oh, isn't this the movie that copied the Blue People Avatar movie? Crim. Crim. No. Get it right. Avatar The Last Airbender is who copied the Blue People, okay? I mean, come on. Book of Water, Book of Air, Book of Fire, Book of Earth. Like, that's just Avatar, okay? The third Avatar that just came out was the Book of Fire. And Avatar The Last Airbender totally copied that from them, okay? Like, it wasn't Pocahontas. Don't blame Pocahontas. People need to rewatch the movie. They do. Um, Pocahontas was badass. Nala! Okay, Nala was one of those furries that we were referring to earlier, that awoken things in people. And if you're wondering, what do you mean? She's just a lion. She gave the fuck me eyes, okay? Disney knew what they were doing. They gave a lion the fuck me eyes and didn't expect people to be attracted to her. You know what? Just for the fuck me eyes, she's getting a whole new world. I respect it. She gave the fuck me eyes. She knew what she wanted. Yep. Whole new world. Sexy eyes, yes. The face that launched 1,000 furries, yes. Yes, sadly, she awoke a lot of the people into being a furry. Thankfully, that wasn't my awakening. Fair. Also, hi, Astro. Welcome in. Yeah, those eyes. Like, Disney knew what the fuck they were doing. They knew what they were doing. So she gets a whole new world because she inspired a whole community of people. And not many people can do that. Not many lions have done that. Moana. Moana. Make way, make way. Moana is fun. Um, Once again, her father, she's one of those. Her father tells her, no, don't do this. It's dangerous. And she's like, fuck you. I'm doing it anyway. But in this case, she was saving the fucking world. She wasn't just going after a man. She wasn't just doing it for selfish desires, although that was part of the thing. She really wanted to go sailing. No, she saved the fucking world. She saved her fucking island. I haven't seen Moana 2. Um, why is this in Disney songs. Hold on. Why are you in Disney songs? What are you doing here? You don't belong here. Shoo. Okay. Blessed by the spirit of water itself? Yes, she was. Like, and then her grandma was just like, yeah, I'm the crazy village lady. But I'm not actually crazy. I'm smarter than everyone else on this fucking island. She gets it from her grandmother. Moana, true love. And then she has a chicken who is one of my favorite, like, mascot animals in the Disney universe ever. He's just a derpy little guy, but he saves the fucking world, so you know what? Yeah, Moana's amazing. I love that chicken, yes. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Voiced by Alan Tudyk for some reason, yes. He just had fun with it. So me for real, right? Alright, Clayton. Clayton, look at this pencil stash that he's got. This guy was a proper dick. Proper dick. Proper villain. He was out for greed. Absolute greed. And I agree. Fuck him, Kiki. Not actually fuck him, but fuck him. His name is also, I think a Clayton might be a gun too. It sounds like a gun name, so it's kind of fitting. He's also one of the only villains to kind of show their death fully on screen. You get the silhouette of what happens to him. Nice mustache though. He does have a nice mustache. He's and he's honestly built very well. Like, if he wasn't such a dick, I could see him being an attractive man. But he has such vile goals, and he does whatever he needs to do to get the fuck whatever the fuck he wants. Proper villain. He doesn't quite monologue either, like a lot of the villains do. He does and he doesn't. I'm gonna give him a whole new world. Clayton does the job that was intended. He was meant to be hated, and damn, did he do it well? Yes. Exactly, Cram. Yes, yes, yes. Raya! So, I can't remember if it's pronounced Raya or Raya. I want to say Raya. Not many people have seen this movie. It is a very good movie, though. Never seen this one. I would highly recommend it. This one I think was unfortunately stunted by COVID. I want to say it came out around then. I have seen this movie. Oh, good! You very much enjoyed it, right? Like, it was very good. Haven't seen it either. Would highly recommend it. I forget the full title. I think it's... Hold on. Yeah, Raya and the Last Dragon. Came out in 2021. So yeah, it was one of the ones affected by COVID. And I'm just gonna read off of the Google description because I'm not good at describing things sometimes. It is a film set in the world of Kumandra, where a lone warrior named Raya seeks the last dragon, Sisu, to restore a fractured land and its people from an evil force called the Droon. It's inspired by Southeast Asian cultures, and it follows Raya on a quest to find the dragon and unite the divided lands, learning that trust and teamwork are essential to save the world. So she's badass. She's bad fucking ass. It reminded me slightly of Nausicaa. That's fair. Dragon D's nuts. Got him. Well, she cares about saving the country. She does. She does. She cares about her people. She cares about her father. She loves her father. And she just does, or she does whatever she can to save the world. Kind of like Moana does. This is that, like, Moana kind of put it, like, started it. With the princesses being more, like, forward into saving the world. And Raya continues that. And aesthetically, this movie is also just beautiful. And she's beautiful. She's just a beautiful character. I'm gonna give her a whole new world. Alright, Rapunzel! We have Rapunzel. People love Rapunzel. Um, it was the first Disney movie to be not hand-drawn, or Disney princess movie not to be hand-drawn. And they did a wonderful job. Uh, she fucking hits people with pans. Like, she uses what is at hand in her arsenal to do what she needs to do. Now, was she held down by a quote unquote mother that wanted to just use her for selfish gain? Yes. But she escaped. She did what she wanted. She saw those fucking lights and she learned about a whole new world. Thanks to Eugene here. Yes, his name is actually Eugene. Flynn Rider, his name is Eugene. Love her chameleon, same. Her chameleon's adorable. Rapunzel really handles it well considering the hairy situation she was in. Krim, god damn it. I will say though, I like her better with the shorter hair. A lot of people don't like the shorter hair Rapunzel. I like it. I think it fits her very well. It's very cute. But she's ditzy. She's fun. She's optimistic. Almost to a fault sometimes. She likes to see the good in people. She is a good character. And she's voiced by the incredible Mandy Moore. Yeah, she's amazing. She's a whole new world. She's a whole new world. Eugene, my love. Fun fact about Eugene. Did you know that when they were designing Eugene / Flynn Rider, they gathered the women in the office and was like, hey, what are the most attractive features in a man? And that's what he was made to be. He was made to have every single attractive feature. He is the most attractive man that Disney has ever created for that reason. Because they took the input of everyone and threw it into this one man. They did it right. They did. They 1000% did. Vanellope von Schweetz. She's adorable. She is from Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph 2. She is a Disney princess. Her best friend is Ralph. Ralph is amazing. This little one here, she is a racer. She was born to be a racer. She does whatever she can to race. Or, she does whatever she can to race, yeah. After her game is taken over by, oh fuck, what was his name? King Candy / is it Turbo? I want to say it's Turbo. She persists through being made fun of for being a glitch. She follows her dreams. She is fucking royalty. And she winds up loving a game named Slaughter Race. Like, she is here to race. She just wants to race. It's fitting, but I'm just not a fan of her voice. That's fair. Her voice is a bit rough sometimes. She's feisty from my understanding. She is very feisty. She does whatever the fuck she wants. And she cares about people. But she also won't take your shit. Like, one of her first jokes that she made after being, renewed to her game after King Candy was defeated, was joking, saying that she'd execute anyone that made fun of her. And you don't hear that type of shit in Disney movies. Especially from the, like, good main characters. She's feisty, and she's just fun in her own right. So she's gonna get a whole new world. No, she's gonna get true love. I love Vanellope. I don't think much needs to be said for him. Underworld he goes. He's dick. Rourke. Rourke is... Enough said, exactly. Rourke is from Atlantis. He is the main antagonist in the first one. He is corporate greed. He is corporate greed personified. He sees the civilization of people. He sees what stealing the crystal would do to them, and he's like, fuck it. Money! Fuck these people. I want money. Um, he's very vile, but he's an intelligent villain. He did what he needed to do to find the civilization of Atlantis. He played friendly until he had to, or while he had to, keeping his true intentions secret until it was time to kidnap the crystal and the princess and all that jazz. Um, he's a dick. He's a proper dick. I'll give him a whole new world. He's kind of like Clayton. It's so hilarious how we have all these kid movies that correctly portray capitalism as evil and greedy, yet here we are. People didn't watch enough Disney movies growing up. Or if they did, they watched the ones that didn't have the moral lessons that they should have. Alright, Gothel. Mother Gothel. This woman. This woman stole a child because she wanted to stay young. She fucking stole a child. She was a horrible mother. Absolutely horrible. And I love the subtle glances and stuff that you can see in the movie where she's, pretending to love Rapunzel, but you can see her physically looking at Rapunzel's hair and petting Rapunzel's hair and loving Rapunzel's hair. So it has nothing to do with Rapunzel. It's all about the fucking hair. That's why I said people need to rewatch Pocahontas. Yes. Gaslighting incarnate. Yes. She's gaslighting incarnate. Mother Knows Best is a banger. She is Hollywood incarnate. She is. She is also a proper villainess in her own right. Um, she just wanted to stay young, man. She just wanted to stay young. And this fucking queen took her flower and drank it and then spawned a baby that wound up having the powers. So you know what? To a degree, we can kind of understand why she's angry and why she did what she did. Was it right? Fuck no. It was nowhere near right. But you can understand why she did what she did. And I will give her that. It was literally her life source that was taken. So, whole new world for you. She sure knew how to build a tower, though. She did. She did indeed. Brother Bear. Yes, Brother Bear. Brother Bear is an absolutely adorable movie, and a lot of people also haven't seen that one. It's heart-wrenching. If you haven't seen it and you like heart-wrenching movies, watch Brother Bear. This man. This man. Okay. My favorite Disney princess is Tiana. Growing up, it was Belle. My favorite now, it's Tiana, now that I've gotten older. She works hard, she does what she needs to do. And this fucking man is there to fuck everything up for her and Naveen. He's a trickster. He pretends to give you what you want. In reality, he's just trying to help himself. And he does whatever he needs to do to try to get things for himself. Because as a voodoo guy, he can't make stuff for himself, he can only make stuff for others. So he has to play people like a master puppeteer. This man has powers, he's got drive, he's got a wonderful voice actor. And for those who don't know who his voice actor is, if you've seen Has Been Hotel, you know exactly who it is. It is fucking Husk. The VA for this guy is Husk. Just all in all, a wonderful character. He goes in true love. And fun fact about Princess and the Frog. One, it was the last fully hand-drawn Disney movie. Came out in 2009. Last fully hand-drawn Disney princess movie. Two, I used to make this argument before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out all the time that Princess and the Frog should have been in it. Princess and the Frog should have been one of the worlds for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because imagine the little voodoo-lings and stuff being the Heartless. Like, how fucking scary that could be. How fun that could be. It would have been amazing in Kingdom Hearts. And I think they fucked up by not having it in there. There's still hope, maybe, if they visit any more new Disney worlds and stuff, but it would have been so cool. And he's just a badass villain. He would have been fun interacting with Maleficent. Just, amazing. Amazing character. He's just a dick. Gaston is just a dick. Ew. Yes. He is self-absorbed. He's very strong. I will give him that. But he doesn't care for others at all. He just wants his own selfish desires and gain. He has nothing redeemable in him. He's an idiot. He's just a fucking idiot. He is the stereotypical, like, all muscle and no brains type of man. For that, I'm going to put him in Underworld. Disrespects books too, yes. He's just a dick. Oh, he's so creepy. By the way, I'm going to try to speed up a little bit because we have 16 pictures left and I have 20 minutes to get this done. So we're going to speed round this a bit. Claude here, Claude Frollo, he doesn't know how to properly handle his own emotions. He lusts after Esmeralda, doesn't know what the fuck to do because he hates the gypsies. He doesn't understand this feeling he has. And he's a very religious figure. He's the embodiment of what can happen if religion goes too far. You have to keep in mind everything. Nothing is black and white. And this character, he is black and white. He doesn't think in the gray at all. It's either completely right or completely wrong. He is a proper villain. He's a dick, but he's a proper villain. And this type of person shows up more in life than you would think. And I'm not just saying like the really religious thing. I'm talking about the extremists, the ones that have these strong opinions and will not bend no matter what. There are tons of this type of guy in the world. And it's scary to think about. He is the embodiment of that. Because of how good of a villain he is, he's getting true love. I hate the man. I hate what he does. He freaks me the fuck out. But he's just an awesome character. And a very accurate character. Hellfire, yes. And Hellfire was just a banger. Namari! I forget how to pronounce her name. She is also in Raya, the Last Dragon. She is the antagonist, sort of, throughout the time. She's not actually bad. She's a good character. I'm gonna give her Ohana. Fuck this man. Hades. Hades is villain perfection. Okay? Hades, there is almost no villain better than Hades. He is fun. He is sarcastic. He does whatever the fuck he wants for the most part. What he can get away with anyway. He's manipulative. Like, this man is just fantastic. Hades. Oh! Bad company, and I can deny. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, Cece. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Valverni. I am a keeper of time. What specifically I shall not tell you. Today we are doing a Disney tier list, and we're kind of speed running it right now. Thank you for the follow. We are kind of speed running it right now because I have 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes to finish up before I have to work. Thank you for the raid though, CC. How's it going? What were you guys doing? Hi, Dimension. Hi, guys. Let's see who all we got here. Okay. We got Ant. Hi, Ant. We got Mont. Is Mont okay? Hi, Mont. Hi, Mr. Zefs. Welcome in. Hi, Ichigo. Hi, is it Moo Watch? Moo Watch? Yeah. Hi, Moo Watch. Yeah, hi, guys. Welcome in. Oh, hey, Raven. And of course, you were part of that raid too, Krim. Of course. I would be too if my computer wouldn't lag. But hi guys! Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. We're just having fun doing this Disney tier list. We have 13 characters left and 15 minutes before I have to go. So we're gonna be speedrunning. You debuted today, Val? Oh, you debuted today? I missed it. Shit. I'm gonna watch your VOD later then. I'm gonna watch your VOD. Don't tell me anything. I wanna see the VOD. Um, I had to rush and start streaming to fit this in today. But I'm so excited for you, Cece. I hope you had a wonderful debut. Momu, the U is a bit silent. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in, guys. Alright, so we're gonna continue the tier list real quick. I do apologize for jumping right to it. If I don't complete it in time, we're not gonna get it done. So yes, thank you for the raid. It's good to have all you guys. Let me know your opinions on the tier list as we go. We're on Hades right now. Okay, I scuffle a tiny bit, but managed to pull it off, I think. Hey, scuff is just part of the stream deal, man. Scuff is necessary to be a proper streamer. Ask Krim. Ask Amalie. Ask anyone. Scuff is just you. So, bravo. Congratulations on the debut, CC. Alright. Let's see, you guys were saying Sassy Man, love Hades. Yes, we love Hades here. He is, in my opinion, the perfect villain. Just sassy, sarcastic, 10 out of 10. He's getting true love. True love. Never had scuff in my life. That is a lie. I'm your moderator. I see the scuff. I see what you do. Also, thank you for giving the shout out, by the way, Krim. Oh, thanks you, Val. Much love. Love you, Cece. And I hope you guys are just having a wonderful day. Alright, Jafar. He's creepy. He's creepy. He mistreats Iago, too. Iago just does whatever Jafar asks of him, and Jafar is just a dick to him. But he's very goal-oriented. He knows what he wants. He wants Jasmine. He wants to rule. And he does whatever he can. I can respect that in a villain. He's not boring. He's not great either. I'm gonna give him Ohana. Scuff, what is that? How would you properly describe scuff to someone who does not know what scuff means? I do wonder. I know you know what it means, but that's where my mind went. I need to focus. Okay, sorry guys. Maleficent. Maleficent, she can turn into a fucking dragon. Technical issues. You're right, Krim. Maleficent, she can turn into a fucking dragon. She breathes fire. She causes chaos and destruction. She is true love. She is true love. Scar, killed his brother. He killed his brother because he wanted to rule. He tortured his nephew. Made his innocent little nephew seem like he killed his own papa. Like, who does that? What kind of person does that? And then he manipulates others into doing his bidding like a proper villain should. Scar is a dick. But you can respect this dick. Scar has the most memorable betrayal. He does. He betrayed his brother. He's one of the darkest villains. For that whole new world. Snow White. Snow White can sing. She sings to animals. She gathers animals. I think in another life she would have been a zookeeper. Or an animal sanctuary, like owner. She was very young though. She was the first Disney princess as well. She kind of set the stage for all these future Disney princess movies and stuff. She's not the best, like, role model anymore. I don't know if she ever was. But she has been an integral part of Disney's history. For that, I'm not going to give her Underworld. I'm going to give her Sidekick. I'm not the biggest fan of Snow White. But she did kind of set the stage, so that's why she's not Underworld. Shan Yu, he was a warmonger. He was just a warmonger. We do not support warmongers here. Underworld. Whistle while you twerk. Yes. Whistle while you twerk. Since when? Since when what, Pen? He killed kitties? He did. He did. Alright. The Horde King. I don't know if that's spelled right. It doesn't seem like it is, but one, I don't know who this is. I think, is this Black Cauldron? Because I've never seen Black Cauldron. He looks evil. He looks legit creepy and evil. When did we stop supporting warmongers? Pen. We do not support warmongers. It is in fact, yes. Yeah, Black Cauldron? Okay. Yeah. Never seen it. I do want to. I've heard it's good. I do think hoarding is a problem, so he definitely needs a psychologist at the very least. Going off, you're right. If he is indeed a hoarder, you're right. I know nothing off this man, but I could definitely get that off the name. Black Cauldron is truly amazing. Everyone should watch it. What's it about, Xanarkin? I repeat, since when? Listen, we may have many warmongers. We do not support them, though. At least I don't. You guys live your best life. I wouldn't, though. A cauldron that is... Thank you, Pen. Thank you for that. Because I don't know who he is, though. I don't know his goals. What drives him, his character. He looks creepy, but I'm gonna put him sidekick. He looks like someone who needs skincare. He kind of does. I remember watching it as a kid and it scared me. Yeah, I've heard it's creepy. It's about a young hero who just wants to be a warrior more than anything, and then he finds his way to be a better person. Okay. Alright, Evil Queen. Do you have a VHS player? Not anymore. I used to when I was little. Oh, she scared me so much as a little kid. Yeah, she's creepy. And she's got that powerful voice that is just like, you don't fuck with her. And she was one of the original villains. She poisoned apples. She poisoned children. Because let's face it, Snow White was a child. She's a fucking child. And she poisoned the child because the child was seen as better than her. What kind of petty bitch does that? Oh shit, it's the song. Oh no, Kiki! I'm sorry. I'll change it. This isn't fitting for the Evil Queen anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Then I can't help it. Or you can't help there. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest bitch of them all? Now, the Evil Queen is not the baddest bitch of them all. She is the OG bitch, though. And I can respect that. She is a good villain. Good villain. Very goal-oriented. Does what she needs to do. Proper bitch. I'll give her a whole new world. You're good. You didn't have to skip it. It didn't fit the vibe right now anyway. It was too slow, given that I'm trying to rush. And I have 5 minutes to complete this. So, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, she's fun. She needs your attention, though, or else she gonna die. She is an attention-starved bitch. But she's cute. She's cute. She's sassy. I'll give her Ohana. The line of Mirror Mirror, though, iconic. It is iconic. Love Tinkerbell. Me for real, for real. Hey, we all need attention. We're social creatures. It is part of being a human. Belle. Belle was my original favorite princess. She loves books. I still love her. She's my second favorite now. Um, but she's an amazing character. She does wind up falling for a very, very tall, furry man, and you can see the disappointment in her face when he turns back human. But you know what? She still loves him anyway. She found her own adventure. She didn't just stay in this poor provincial life that she, was stuck in. She she found her beast. Um, and she was just her own woman, the original independent woman, in a way. She saved her father. True love. I refute attention. Do you now? That man should have a beard, just saying. Yes, he should have a beard. Bella's top tier just for shit talking Gaston. Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. Fuck Gaston. Queen of Hearts, she underworld. To me, she's not a really good villain. Yeah, she's like, cut off the heads and all that jazz, and paint the roses red. She's not that good though. Outside of that, she's just mean to be mean. He's a proper villain. I don't have time to go into why, but Kingdom Hearts, he's a proper fucking villain. If you know, you know. Alright, I have 2 minutes. Tiana. Tiana is my absolute favorite. She works hard for what she wants. She works multiple jobs for what she wants. Um, she does what she needs to do. She has ambition. She has goals. She has a best friend who she never asks anything from. Um, she's just a wonderful person, and she was even willing to give up love just to get her restaurant at a point. Like she's just wonderful. I love Tiana. I can't say enough good things about Tiana. 10 out of 10. I left her last for you. Thank you, Xanarkin. I feel like Xehanort is overhyped, but that's just my opinion. That man has had so many things working in the background to fuck with the Kingdom Hearts characters. He he's a good villain. He might be overhyped, but he is a good villain to that degree. But I have 1 minute before ads start, and I have 3 minutes before I have to get to work. So this is the tier list, guys. I'm sorry I had to rush at the end. I thought I would have more time, but the internet connection issues earlier kind of fucked with me. If you guys want to do this tier list, Xanarkin will post it in my Discord, and you guys can do your own. But for now, we're gonna find someone to rate out to. Thanks for streaming, Val. Thank you for being here, guys. And thank you again, Serby, for the raid earlier. Yeah, I do apologize. Tomorrow and the next day will not be like this where I'm rushing off. We'll actually have time to sit here and enjoy and talk and stuff. But for now, we're gonna raid out to Sakura VT1. She is currently playing Overwatch. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here. I blame Crim because it's funny. That's fair. Thank you guys for being here so much. Tomorrow, hoping the weather doesn't fuck with my power and stuff, we will be back with more affiliate anniversary celebration stuff. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Alright? For now, we're gonna raid out to Sakura. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time, alright? Bye, guys! Bye! Bye!